Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to Screen Sirens. I'm your host, Emma, and today we've got a love story that's taking off in more ways than one. Imagine being on a flight, minding your own business, when the pilot suddenly strikes up a conversation with you. Sounds crazy, right? Well, for Tanya Podgorodsky, it was just the beginning of an unforgettable adventure. So, Tanya was enjoying her flight from Charlotte to Cleveland when she noticed the guy in the pilot's uniform staring at her. She didn't think much of it until she saw him waving at her nephew on board. Turns out, Wesley, the pilot, wasn't even working that flight. He was just heading to Ohio to start his new route. Fast forward to 20 minutes before landing, when Wesley taps Tanya on the shoulder and hands her a napkin with a handwritten note. And let me tell you, it's not your average, "Hey, nice to meet you" message. It reads, "I'd love to get to know you and grab dinner sometime." He even left his phone number, which Tanya texted that very next day. Now, before we dive into the juicy details, I want to share a fun fact with our Screen Siren squad. Wesley had never asked out a passenger before, but he needed a bit of encouragement from the flight attendants to work up the courage. Talk about bravery. So, Tanya and Wesley's first date was on Halloween. Can you imagine the spooky vibes? They spent hours walking around the city, and it was love at first sight. As they say, the rest is history. But what really caught their attention was a new mural in their favorite date spot with a message that reads, "The only lie I ever told you is that I liked you when I already knew I loved you." That's some real talk right there, folks. And it turns out, Wesley had no idea he'd say those exact words to Tanya on their first date. But that's what makes this story so special. It's not just about the romance. It's about the little moments and inside jokes they share. Now, we can't wait for you Screen Siren Squad to hear more about Tanya and Wesley's adventures together. As a matter of fact, they're planning on flying again soon, but this time with a twist. They'll be taking a smaller airplane, just like their first date, where Wesley will be the pilot, and Tanya will be his lovely passenger. In conclusion, love is in the air, folks, and it's not always easy to find, but when you do, it can be life-changing. Tanya and Wesley's story is proof that sometimes, all it takes is a little courage and a handwritten note to make your heart skip a beat. Thanks for tuning in to Screen Sirens. We'll catch you in the next episode.